why am I saying that it's a lying doctrine? Well, it's the exact same lie that the serpent is offering Eve about that fruit, which is the taking of the knowledge of good and evil. She says that if we eat the fruit, God says in that day that we shall die. Well, the serpent says that you shouldn't surely die, that your eyes will be opened and ye shall be as gods. Now that's the exact same lie that they're telling us today. That's the exact same lie. It is their doctrine. It is their lying doctrine. It's even encoded into the word expression of what we call them. And it still continues to be the word expression for what they're related to as the giants. So we even see that we can come on down and relate this all the way back down to giants via the expression Nephilim, and then via the passages in Genesis 6, we're dealing with giants, at least the symbolic representation, exactly what we find here in reference to New York City, which is the result of the corruption of the material with the merchandise from the supposed fallen ones that are related directly to the giants. So it's only fitting, if we're looking at a fractal equation or an original informational pattern that's being played out over space-time, meaning from the past to the present as one singular event, it's only fitting. Now, I'm not making any of this up. You can obviously see that everything is in place exactly like we're talking. So as we come back here, let's look at the Goliath thing. We got the Goliath, which incredibly is telling us the same thing that the alien word is telling us about lies. So we can see that the Goliath relates directly now to another supposed mythological creature from the past, the Cyclops. Now remember what we talked about the Illuminati and them wanting to see from only one eye. Well, there's where we get the reference with giants having only one eye. It's not that they were actually true and literal giants in that sense. That was just how they were magnified upon their works. Remember, these were supermen and superwomen. But because they were ruled by the watcher mentality, that understanding to only use that one side of their brain, and how they have that one eye blotted out, that is where we get the singular form of the eye, which the giants now fulfill as the Cyclops. Exactly what you're looking at with the chief symbology of the Illuminati, who were impressed by this ancient knowledge from these ancient fallen beings. So now we see Goliath directly relates now to the Cyclopses. Now let's look at the Cyclops. Let's look at the word here. If we were to reverse this word, okay, and we're looking at this from any perspective that it is offered. If we look at this in reverse, well, we can see this from forward and we can see this from reverse. So if we look at it in reverse, we can see some phrases that jump up. Spoil. All we have to do is basically add an I, but 99% of the information is here for us. Now, it always doesn't come in perfect form, but the point is, it is there. It's making itself known. It's making itself manifest. It's having some sort of connection, if you will. And it's not one that we have to stretch in any way to create. It's literally there. Cyclops. Spoil, sick. Psych is sick. Spoil, sick. So spoil, sick. Spoil, see. Spoil, C, the letter C. Spoil, psych. Spoil, psych. Spoil your mind. Spoils what you see and how you see it. Spoil what you see and how you see it. Okay? So why is that important? Why am I making these connections? Well, the Cyclops relates directly to the television. It's what we all watch. It's a reverse reflection from what the watchers are. We're watching what the watchers want us to. This is the modern day Cyclops. I'll be back. That's the television.